So welcome back to part 3 of our puzzle adventure. As you may have noticed, puzzles were not available in the first or second one, so maybe we are setting up for them, who knows. But let's get back to it. Once again, thank you to all my YouTube friends for joining me on this adventure. When we last left, we had explored a good portion of the downstairs part of this strange mansion that we find ourselves locked in. Again, all of our characters are in their 10-year-old version of themselves. And downstairs we found a few statues that were having some types of blurry vision, and we found a door that was painted black that had an etching or an embossed figure of a woman that said, "To enter, speak my name. To find it, remove the pieces from the game." As we come upstairs, who is leading?
I think Torak, right? Yeah.
Torak. All right, Torak, as you come up the stairs, do you have dark vision? You're probably lit. You have someone cast a light on you.
Backlight.
Yeah. So backlight. So you have light, and as you come up to the top of the stairs, you look to the left and you look to the right, and I'll refer to our map on roll 20. As you can see, there are several doors to your left. There's 2 doors to the right, and several unlit sconces that adorn the wall.
There's a lot of doors in here.
I'd say that we just start flying through this place and see what we can find.
Okay. Torek just goes on to the right and tries to open one of the doors.
Okay. As you go to the right, you see one door on the left that is painted white, and a door on the right that has a bronze metallic sign on it that says toy room.
Toy room? Oh, it's the toy room.
Wouldn't you know, I've got a key to that room.
Oh, okay. So, open it.
I will bravely walk forward and hand the key over to Torak.
So small.
All right. Using the key, it does fit, and you are able to enter the toy room. And as you come in here, you see several different things. Immediately in the middle of this room, you see child-sized table with a few chairs around it, and it looks like there's a bunch of crayons and paper and things of that nature, maybe a type of an art station. Immediately to your right, as you come into this room, you see a table with a chessboard with a bunch of pieces toppled over, and then you have 2 chests. You have a treasure chest along this wall, one in the corner, and then in this far corner you see a box that is probably about 2 to 3 feet long, sitting on top of a broken table.
There's a lot of things in here. Come here.
Because I am the bearer of the chess pieces, I am naturally drawn to the chess set.
So Bonswan is going to the chess set. Let's see what everyone is doing. Severus, what's going to draw your attention? Where are you going to focus at?
I probably would go with Bonswan to the chess set.
Okay. And what about Clank? What is Clank attracted to, if anything?
How is it broken again?
The one in the far corner?
Yeah.
It is just like caved in. You could get, if you get a closer look, you could probably get a few more details, but it looks like it's just kind of snapped in half and crumpled. It looks like maybe a leg or two is missing. It looks like old furniture.
All right, I'm gonna kind of inspect that visually.
Okay. All right, so
get close to it and whatnot.
All right, so Clink is going to the far corner of the room. What about Torak? What's Torak doing?
There's a treasure chest. Means the treasure inside.
Okay, so you're gonna hit the first one available. All right.
Yeah.
All right, and what about Scald? What's Scald?
I guess I'll go for the other treasure chest and investigate that one.
All right, so let's do it in this order. We're going to start with Torak. As you go over and look at this treasure chest, are you going to open it?
Of course.
All right, so you pop the lid open to no effects. For those of you watching expecting a trap, there was none. But you open up the treasure chest, and on the inside, you see about a dozen marionette control devices. If you recall the painting that had you with the strings attached to you with the marionette controller, there is an entire chest full of these. No marionettes, just the controllers.
Oh no. It's those wood cross things. That's all he says.
Okay. Scald, I can imagine maybe you're walking by him towards the other chest as he's looking in at those.
Yeah, oh, yeah, definitely. And I just look over and go, yeah, maybe we don't touch those. Maybe
Yeah.
we
Just leave it here.
getting a bad vibe.
No, this is not a good treasure.
No,
No.
that's like
Like,
that's a
very
box of garbage, Torak.
It's just very disappointing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Those should be called garbage chests
Hmm.
from now on.
Chest.
Well, let's
Yeah.
see if this one's a garbage chest, and I go over and kick open the other one.
All right. Opening this one, Scald, you find a single object that is contained within, and it is a box with a crank on the side of it, and it is decorated with different types of polka dots, as is the crank that's coming out of it. It is also decorated with yellow, blue, and red polka dots.
Cool. I won't do anything with it, but I will pick it up and go, oh, well, this chest might have some treasure in it. This could be cool. And I will put it on the table in the middle of the room.
Your 10-year-old self would realize that this is some type of a jack-in-the-box.
I'm going to hold off on cranking it for
Okay.
the time being.
So let's go to Clink. Clink, you approach the far corner, and you see this, what looked like maybe an old desk that is crumbled. It's broken in half. You can see that it is not aged well. It is definitely looks destroyed more out of just because of how old it is. But on top of it is this box that is probably about 2.5 feet long and maybe a foot wide, and it has a latch on the side, and it seems to be in fairly good condition.
So this doesn't look like a jack-in-a-box.
It does not, no.
Yeah, so there's a latch on the side. Oblong box?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. So would it look kind of like a case, maybe?
Yes.
That something would be put in?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Okay. And nothing else in the room looks old like this desk, right?
No, the rest of the room looks to be newer furniture, but
Yeah.
again, with the strangeness of Ambervain as a city, sometimes things are out of place and maybe even sometimes out of time.
Let's see here. I rolled like a 3 hours for my psychic connection.
Okay.
So
Yeah, you still have that.
So I in my mind I say to Scald, there might be something in this case that causes stuff to get old again. That's the only thing I can figure. The desk was not broken. The best desk just kind of fell apart because of age. So maybe there's something in this case that causes stuff to get old, like a magic wand of aging or some such thing. Should I risk putting on the table, or
I will.
you know what? Screw it. I don't want to remain this young. This is terrible for me. I go and I pick up the box and move it to the table.
Okay. So brushing a few of the papers and crayons out of the way, and you set it on the table, and nothing happens.
Okay.
Okay. And to what Clink said, I will kind of like verbalize that, I guess, for the rest of the group and just say, hey, Clink thinks that there might be something in this box that can make us, not kids again. So that could be cool.
Yeah.
Interesting. Give us a second. We're gonna figure out this chess piece, and then I will take a look at that box.
As you investigate the chessboard, the two of you that went over in that direction, you see what looks to be a normal chessboard. There are pieces all over. There's black pieces and white pieces that are scattered about, and you can see that there are letters that are etched in either white or black into the chessboard. Looks like this.
Oh. Okay.
So clearing a few of the pieces out of the way, you're able to see all of these letters.
And so the pieces weren't in any discernible fashion; they were just all over the place.
No, it looked like somebody might have rage quit or something, and like,
Okay. The classic.
yeah, like,
Okay.
can't believe you won. I'll get you
And-
next time.
And there was no square pegs anywhere, correct?
Correct. Looking at the pieces, they actually look like regular chess pieces that would go on a board as opposed to the ones with the pegs that you removed from downstairs.
Okay. And is there a full set here of both black and white pieces?
Yeah, so gathering it all about, you are able to find an entire chess set, yes. All of the pieces are accounted for.
Okay.
Maybe if we organize it in proper order, something will happen.
Yeah, start off with you put the pieces on that side, and I'll put the pieces on my side. We can work from there.
So you're setting it up like a normal chess set would be to start a game? Okay.
Yes.
You are able to do so, and we will, because I don't have this in Roll20, just imaginary putting of the top row and the bottom 2 rows. But nothing happens.
So is there basically, when I'm looking at the chessboard, it's basically like P for pawn, and there's the correct amount of pawns, and then, king, queen, all that stuff. Is there any pieces left over after you have, like... what I'm saying is, like, I don't know if it represents, like, a chess piece, and then, like, it's the first letter of the chess piece's name. I'm assuming...
As far as chess pieces go, the chess pieces are normal. But what you do realize, though, Clank, is exactly what you said. It looks like out of the letters there that all of the pieces would be accounted for, but there are extra.
Clank says, remove the pieces from the game.
We can do that quite literally, or we can play properly. I believe there might be something more to it, but let's do the quick version, and then I just pull the pieces and take them all off the board.
Okay. You do so, and nothing seems to change.
All right, I put the pieces that were left over, the extra pieces, and I try to put them back on the board.
Okay. So that there is a full set there, and if you are going to set it up like the beginning of a game, then that would cover your first 2 rows at the top and your first 2 rows at the bottom.
But what would?
But there's no extra pieces besides the 2 rows that should be there.
No.
The 4 extra pieces that I have, those have a square peg in them.
Yeah. So that would
So
just
they
kind of,
would-
I thought there was extra. I thought there was extra stuff on the board.
there's extra
Sorry.
letters.
Extra
I was
letters.
gonna say
Like
Scald.
there's no M, for example.
Yeah. I just look at the chessboard and say some of the letters don't match up with what the pieces are called, I don't think.
Yeah, there's no M, there's no Y. So I'm gonna try and put the black queen on the black cube.
Okay.
What happens?
Nothing happens, but you do have it there, yes.
Okay.
Okay, so there's no... I'm trying to go over the pieces.
Oh, here we go. The extra... So we're going to put all the pieces, and then the extra letters that aren't covered, that is going to spell it out.
Is my brain not working? Does it say my name is? No, there's no I is.
So yeah, we cover the K, we cover the R, we cover the A, so on and so forth, and then the remaining letters are going to spell it out.
Where do you
Right,
put...
so like you put the king on the K.
You put the king on the K, you put
R.
the rook on the rook, you put the queen on the queen, you put the pawn on the pawn, and then we're going to read it out, and the remaining letters are going to be what it is.
Where do you put the knight?
On you. Is there an H on here?
There's only 2 Ks, unless
only 2
it's like
Ks.
a pun. And they mean knight as in like NIGHT.
Unless no. So a knight could be a horse.
only one
It could
K.
be.
There's 2K. Well, there's 2K. There's
only
one
2
black,
Ks.
and then there's one
Mhm.
white. The only thing... You see how many... There's
There
2
are 4
ends.
ends though.
Yeah,
There's
4
2 black
ends.
and 2 white
Yeah.
ends.
Yeah, so I'm assuming that would be
Alrighty,
knight.
Yep.
On the ends?
Yep.
Okay. And as you do that, you are able to look at the board with the pieces covering up the actual letters. And you are correct. If you put the white letters together, you're going to get Lady Gaga. LADY GAGA. And would anyone like to take a stab at what the black one is?
It's so hard without writing on it.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah.
MADAM. V.
Don't forget your E.
Right. Madame Va? VA? Or maybe it's all one word, Madame Va?
It's not Madonna, is it?
No, I wish I could have put that in there. That
No,
would
no,
so
no.
awesome.
There's two M's. I thought mom was something, but
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Don't forget your E.
I guess it's M-A-D-A-M-E, Madame, and then on the bottom line we have our V-A. That's it, right? Madame Va?
Madam Ava.
Ava.
Oh, there's another A there. That I
Madame
missed.
Ava.
Yeah.
Madame
Ava.
Okay.
You feel pretty confident with your collaborative efforts to decipher this.
Gang, we are the smartest group of adventurers that's ever existed in all human time ever.
All human time ever.
Are those letters? I can't read.
Oh, I see what I was confused about. Okay, yeah. Like the E is not the end of Madame, it's the start of
It's not Madame.
Yeah, that's the French Canadian in me just overruling common sense as it often
Oh.
does. Okay.
Alrighty, gang, we've got that covered. But what about that Jack in the Box? Who wants to crank that bad boy open?
Indeed, who does?
We
You
can
know, I
all
heard
stand
only-
back.
I heard only the coolest people crank that Jack in the Box. I'll do it. I'll do it.
You should.
You know what? Because you're so cool, I'll slap you with a bit of. Do you feel like you need more guidance with this, or do you think you need more? You know, I think you may need some resistance with this one.
Sure. Yeah, and like just mechanically speaking, it probably makes most sense for me to do this because I get the barbarian danger sense thingy. So if I do have to make a save, it'll be an advantage, unless it's like an intelligence save, in which case like your boy is gonna die. But it probably
You got a
will be.
D4 to it. You got a D4.
Yeah.
All right. So, Scald.
I do that, but I hold it away, like expecting it.
I prepare my axe.
Bang.
Oh,
Ah!
Do we kill it?
does it?
that thing looks like it wants to kill us.
Does it do anything, or is it just a toy?
It at this stage it doesn't do anything, but you can see the eyes moving and watching you.
Oh,
No.
That's not.
Hello?
Oh, this is inconvenient.
ah!
Uh,
Are you going to
What?
stare at me all day?
You're staring at us. Screw you.
You're not going to do anything. Put me back in the box. I was having a party down there. I'll be down in a minute.
I like look in the box.
It's like a full rage going on.
Who the heck are you?
I'm the Jack in the Box, dum dum.
Oh,
You know what the Carl?
The what?
The Carl on the box?
Hey, Carl, do you know this guy? He says he doesn't know you.
Oh. Are we invited to the party?
Put me back in the box, dum dum.
What if we don't?
okay. Oh yeah, what if we don't?
Well, then I'll have to kill you all with my razor red lead laser eyes.
What if we blindfold you?
Can I roll an insight check to see if that's real?
Yeah, you can make it inside check.
That's gonna be a 3.
Yeah, he's totally gonna melt you with his laser eyes if you don't stop
the
him.
box down immediately. And I just like throw it on the table. I'm like, that guy was scary.
As you do that, the crank that was in the side of the box falls out.
Oh. Perfect. We have a purple crank, a red crank, and a polka dot crank. Awesome. So I believe that it's in our best interest that we never bring that up ever again, and we pretend like it never happened.
Agreed. Did we want to try one of the other cranks to see if a less crazy person comes out of the box, maybe?
So the end of the purple crank had the D6. The end of the red crank had the orb with the lava in it, and the polka dot crank did have anything special on the end of it.
Correct.
Okay. I mean, only one way to find out.
Pulling out the purple crank, does it look like it fits exactly it slots into this jack-in-the-box?
Exactly, yes.
I suggest we maybe stand back, and I will mage hand and then slot it in.
Okay.
And then crank it.
When you do that, and the purple crank hits into the side of the jack-in-the-box, the entire box goes from the different colored dots that represented the clown figure, and it changes into a purple D6. So now the entire box looks like it is a die with pips.
And mage hand crank it.
You using your mage hand, you're able to crank it and you turn it, and when you do, it pops back out again. What? It looks at the box, it's all purple. Very well then, hold on. Reaches down and just goes. You have a D6 of inspiration, Severus.
Oh, nice.
And you can use that throughout the rest of this adventure. It's the only one I have, so don't bother me again. And this time, it grabs the top of the thing and shuts himself in it.
Let's bother him again.
Yeah, I'll take the thing out, and I'm just like, who else would like to try?
Clank, I know you like red lava-y things.
I feel like this one's gonna be more dangerous somehow.
I could get my invisible friend to do it.
You have an invisible friend.
I mean, we're 10 years old. Of course we got imaginary friends. I don't know, Torak. This crank looks pretty cool, doesn't it?
Pretty cool, yeah. I don't like him. He's not very nice.
He just helped us out. He's not terrible. He only threatened to kill us a little bit.
Okay. I'll give it a thing.
Torak, you're gonna do the jack-in-the-box thing?
After like a minute of not being able to put the crank in,
Putting a round peg in a round hole.
can't get it right. Oh, here it is.
When you put this crank in, the entire box turns like a glass color, but seeing through it is almost
Opaque.
Opaque, thank you. Glass, but the glass is opaque. You can tell it's glass, but you can't see through it. But along the bottom of it, you see what looks like red bubbles.
Whoa.
And then as you crank it, this guy comes back up and he's like, and then he looks around. Funny, none of you look hurt, but whatever. And he reaches down in and he pulls out a healing potion and hands it to you.
Oh, thank you.
Now don't bother me. I've got some guests on the A-list that have arrived.
Oh, okay.
He takes the top of the box and shuts himself back in.
Oh, we have a potion. Not sure if it's alcohol, but
No, that will help us if any of us get hurt.
So alcohol.
Not
Well,
that
actually, if it's alcohol, then none of us can drink it legally. So
it doesn't cure that kind of pain. So
who wants to keep it?
just
Should I keep it?
somebody just hold on to it. I believe it might be in our best interest to hold on to this jack-in-the-box if there's any other levers we come across.
Okay.
All right. So we still have the box that Clank found, or we can be done in here.
open it. Open it.
A lot of boxes in here.
No.
Yeah, I'm for opening it.
Clank,
Yeah,
do you want to do the honors on that, or?
No.
I'll do it.
Oh, that's if you insist.
I can take some damage.
All right. You open this box, and inside is this.
Hate that.
Oh,
Glad I did not open that.
What is this thing?
There's a tiny person in this box. And I like grab it and pull it up. Check it out, guys.
Oh,
Totally lifeless. You pull it out, and the little arms and legs dangle and stuff like that.
hey, you know what? We've got some things over there. Maybe we can work this guy. I'm gonna go and grab one of the sticks and see if I can bring it on over.
One of the sticks.
The crosses
Oh,
for the
marionette thing.
Yeah, you would know that this is a ventriloquist dummy as opposed to a marionette. It would not be.
Oh.
You gotta just put your hand in it.
So who's gonna do the lucky honors on this one?
I hand it to you, Barney.
You know, it's this isn't the first time I've gotten my hands in some sticky situations, so I'm gonna go ahead and see what's up.
All right. As you do that, it comes to life.
No.
And you have this ventriloquist doll on your hand, and it just looks over and says, "Ah, marvelous! Thank you for getting me out of that box. I've been in there for so long." Yeah. So tell me, what are we up to today?
We
you're very
blacked
good at-
out. We're kids. We're locked in a house with ghosts, and now we're talking to a dummy.
Sure, it's all about your problems, sir. I understand. I've been in a box for centuries, but that's okay.
Oh, you're really good at this.
Yeah, so you see Bon Swan over there talking to this ventriloquist doll, just having a conversation. You do know that I am the one that is controlling you, and you're the actual dummy, right?
You know, I'm smarter than some people around here, so.
That's what I wanted you to say.
I just look over at him and I'm like, Clank is right there. Like, that's rude.
So what's your name, guy?
Carter.
Carter? Carter, what can we do for you, Carter? You seem like a down citizen.
It just gets me out of this place. It'd be more than I would be happy for.
Can you help us out at all?
Absolutely. I can make fun of anything that you encounter. Not the
Oh,
problem.
perfect. I'm a bit of a bard myself. I make fun of people all the time.
I don't care to hear your story.
Well, I don't care to hear about your story. Screw you.
Clank leans in. Carter, you are the actual dummy.
Who is this individual that would make fun of me? And then it moves its little hands up to adjust his tie. I, sir, am the brains of the operation. All I see is a bunch of kids running around.
Do you know anything about this whole kids thing?
Maybe I don't. I've been in a box for centuries.
Who put you in the box?
I don't know, some stupid marionettes.
So a puppet put a puppet in a box. Interesting. All right. Do you know your way around this house?
I don't actually, but I'm sure I can figure it out, unlike you dum-dums.
All right. Well, I suggest that we take your not so kind behind and we make our way out of here.
Fantastic, lead the way.
I liked him better when he was in the box.
You're keeping
So
him on your hand?
Yep. I'll. Man, left or right hand? I don't know. You're a right hand kind of guy.
All right, then. All right, where are we adventuring to next?
Let's go back downstairs and say the words.
You come out of the toy room, and directly in front of you is a white painted door. And then down the hall is the stairs and other doors.
I don't know if we want to look for glasses.
Yeah,
Maybe the glasses are in the room downstairs.
Can we? I'm gonna go up and just try to open this white door really quick.
As you do that, a figure protrudes from the door, very similar to the black door that was downstairs, except for this one is white. And again, a outline of a woman appears and says, "To enter, speak my name. To find it, remove the pieces from the game."
And this is the white door, right?
Correct.
This is the fair lady, Jaja. Is it not?
I don't know what that means.
Jaja.
Lady Gaga. I say the name.
Had to make you say it. Very well. You can enter. And that opens the door.
What a poker face on that door.
All right.
All right.
You want to do what to her face? What?
I poke her in the face. I poke the door open.
Entering this room, you see this is kind of this looks like a master bedroom. It is decorated with master bedroom type stuff. But the objects of interest to you is 2 nightstands, and there is a pair of round oval glasses on the nightstand to the left, and a pair of thicker square glasses on the nightstand to the right.
Bingo. All right. We're gonna swipe those.
Okay.
Perfect. Anything else under the bed, perhaps?
Looking and searching about the rest of the room, you find nothing else of value. This room does seem to be very well kept, and but nothing else sticks out.
Hey, Bonzo, Carter, you recognize this room?
I don't know how many times I have to tell you, Dum Dum. I have not been here.
I just face him away from the party.
He turns his head on a swivel and looks back at you.
Well,
I just reach into my pack and pull out a piece of cloth and just put it over his head, and I say, "It's nighttime. Go to sleep."
Remove that from my face. Bonswan, I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw, please.
oh God!
Uh-oh.
That is not terrible. That is a 13 plus 2, 15.
Okay. You hear the voice of this puppet in your head say, "Remove the piece of cloth from my face."
Yeah, sure.
But you have free will to do that if you want.
Yeah, whatever, Bonzo, and I'll get it off.
Okay.
Cool. I just put a finger on his face and I'm like, "Stop being mean."
Whatever, you insist. I'm not the one that's lost.
Yes, you're lost. What? You don't know where you are. Screw you.
Okay.
All right, gang, let's go downstairs, put on those glasses, and see what we're going up against here.
All right. Let's head downstairs then. As you come down the stairs, at the very bottom, who's leading, by the way?
The
Probably
dummy.
Tora?
No. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'll lead, but more importantly,
Put the dummy
Connor's
out.
going to lead. I'm going to have Connor sticking out in front of me.
All right, so Bonswan and Cotter go first. As you get halfway down the stairs, there is a black and white house cat that is just staring, looking up at you at the bottom of the stairs.
It's just standing there, menacingly.
I would like to crouch down and be like, "No, it's okay," and try to use animal handling to
Okay.
handle the cat's animal.
All right. Roll a animal handling check to handle the cat's animal.
I didn't think that this was gonna come up, but I'm really glad that I took it. Oh hell yeah, dude! That's a 24. No, sorry, 23.
All right. The cat is very responsive and very friendly to you. And through this short interaction, you can tell that it's hungry.
I am just petting it and stuff, and I look and I say, "Look, guys, he's very friendly. I think he's hungry. Does anyone have fish or anything? I don't know. What do cats eat?"
If Carter was alive, I'd suggest feeding him that. But
Yeah. In fact, once the cat sees Cotter, it hisses at it.
Yeah, I don't like him either.
Carter, you're not friends with animals?
What are you saying? Animals adore me.
I move him a little bit closer to the cat.
It turns its head. Cotter, the ventriloquist doll, turns its head to look away, and the cat just. Why do I feel like I'm going off the rails?
I have some meat.
Cats eat meat, I think, right?
All right.
I just look at the cat. I'm like, "You eat meat?"
I take a piece of jerky and try to feed the cat.
All right. It looks at it, it smells a little bit, and it backs up, and it kind of just cocks its head and looks at you. And then it goes over and scratches at this door over here.
All right. I'm going to use one of my psychic dices here,
Okay.
and I'm going to attempt to see if I can telepathically speak with this creature.
Sure.
It might not work. I think if it's just like a regular cat, it's not going to work. But yeah.
Okay.
So.
All right. You expend that, and this is a regular cat. Very
Okay, so
regular
that's
house.
not going to work then.
Yes.
All right. Well, maybe the cat's friendly and follows us around, and maybe we can find some fish or something. Let's see what's behind door number 2.
Okay. So you're coming back into the room with the bearskin rug.
Yep.
And what would we like to do in here?
Glasses on faces.
All right.
So we have a round and square, right?
Correct.
Okay. Is there any indication on either of the statues that seem to have like grooves or something around the eyes that would kind of?
Looking at the paintings, the one from the first room and the one in this room, the round glasses would go on the woman and the square glasses on the man.
Okay. I would first put the round ones on the woman.
Okay. They are a perfect fit. And are you going to touch this statue?
Yes, so
Okay.
I can read what is on the book.
All right. As you touch this statue, you go in, and now you can see what is written in the book. And there are a few piano keys. It looks like half of a little jingle.
All right. As I'm holding on or having my hand on the statue, I'll ask, do any of you gentlemen play the piano, or at least are roughly aware of music?
I took Bardic Night College. I know a thing or two.
That's good enough. I suggest maybe before I read off this book here has a series of notes, but maybe we should look through the gentleman statue and see if there's something else before we play these.
And a reminder that these statues are both behind the piano at this current time. Okay.
Okay. And then before doing that, yeah, we'll put the other glasses on the man, and then I will.
Okay. You're able to do the same thing. You put the glasses on the man. You touch the statue on the shoulder, and you're drawn in. You can see very clear, but there's nothing in front of you giving you any type of clues or anything different.
Maybe we have to put him back facing out the window where he was looking originally.
That could be plausible.
There's probably also something behind the door.
There's also this safe.
All right.
But
Well,
the combo is not written on it, so.
well, maybe playing these keys will give us the combination.
Yeah. I will go up to the door and say, Madam Ava.
The door opens. Are we continuing on?
Yes.
Or
Yeah, I'll start dragging the statue back to where it was before.
I'll help.
You are able to do so with no issues, and the statue is in its original location.
Wait, did I miss something, or did we just do all that and not try to play the piano?
yeah, that's why I was waiting to do the piano next after we try to figure out something else.
Yeah,
But we only have half of the tune.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Okay, I didn't.
Do you want to? Does somebody want to try to play half of it, or
Oh, crap. I've got Cotter on my hand. Cotter, do you know how to play piano?
no?
Oh. I'll take him off for a second. And,
Make a wisdom saving throw, please.
So.
Yeah. Now you got a puppet hand.
14.
You try to take Cotter off of your hand, and you feel resistance, and he says, "Don't do that. Don't." And then you pull him off, and then he just goes silent.
Okay. I'll put you back on in a second. and
Why?
and I'll What?
Why?
And I'll play the half of the tune.
Okay. As you play the half of the tune, those or whoever is close to the safe can hear it start to turn.
Okay.
I'm assuming it's not a popular tune, like I don't know it.
Right. This is a tune by. This is a song about a romance.
Okay.
A bad one?
It's from
Ah! Damn it.
Ow.
But you're not sure how the rest of the song goes. You've heard it before, but
You know, my child brain, it's obviously affecting me. And I'll slip Cotter back on.
all right. Welcome back, Dum Dum. They just made your saving throws harder to make. You know that every time you come back, right?
Well, I'll just screw you.
Clank points to the fireplace and says, "Make yourself useful and find some kindling for the fire." And then Clank just points at the ventriloquist doll.
I don't
You just-
like him.
You just see Scald in the background, like petting the cat, and I'm like, I look at the cat. I'm like,
It nods.
yeah.
We'll get to that eventually. What's behind the door?
Behind the door is a dining room. So as you guys go in here, you see a chandelier that's providing a pale light that goes over a rather dusty room. There is a dining room with a large table in it, and several of the dishes are stacked neatly in one corner. That includes plates and silverware and glassware, and there is a door that is going to the east.
Oh, here's some glasses. He takes the glass. Still need them.
Way to go, man. I love that.
Cerberus shakes his head and then just says, yes, we do. Go ahead. Put them over your face.
Bro.
Yeah.
I can't
His
see you.
eyes get really big. Let's open up that other door, maybe. See what's in there too.
All right. Moving right along, we open up the next door. The next door that you enter into seems to be some type of a kitchen. There is a pantry door to your immediate right as you come in here. On the far side of the room is a wooden door with some iron reinforcements. There is a window that is bringing in sunlight from the outside that is above what looks like to be a cooking stove. And there is also some wash basins and things of that nature to the right. There is what looks like to be a trash can that is overflowing with garbage and trash that is over here by the door. And the final thing of interest is above this small table here is a chalkboard.
I think there's a more suitable box for the puppet, and then I'll point to the trash.
Clink just kind of looks at the chalkboard real quick. Is there anything written on it?
Yes, I would like to show you a picture of that chalkboard. It looks like this.
You guys want to play Hangman?
I do.
All right, we'll string you up, Cotter.
You should apologize to me. Make a wisdom saving throw.
Son of a... Oh, that's a 6.
Apologize to the puppet.
You know what? I am profusely sorry.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Does my character know that I was forced to do that?
Yes. He would probably figure that this doll is starting to manipulate him, because I'm sure Bonswan would not apologize for such a uniquely crafted joke like that.
Okay. Guys, this dummy's giving me a hard time.
Well,
Oh,
I mean,
take it off.
the fireplace is definitely still an option.
Well, it definitely is.
See? The cat agreed.
The cat is pawing at the pantry door.
Ooh.
I'll go open the pantry.
Okay. This appears to be a type of a storage area. Off to your right are cabinets, and off to your left are shelves that have all types of different canned goods and things of that nature. There
Ooh.
is a broom in here, and looking about, Scald, you find what looks to be a cat bowl with the name Finicky on it.
Finicky.
Finicky.
Is that you? Okay. I'm gonna start looking around in here for anything that is edible by a cat.
Absolutely. You find a few jars that are labeled cat food.
Sweet, that was easy. I'll pour some cat food into the cat's bowl.
All right. It immediately goes to town. It seems to be starving. Just chows down right away. As that is going on, Clank, looking at the chalkboard, you see in chalk, as if someone were magically writing it, across the top, it says, "Before you go out to play." And then a check mark goes in the first box, and then to the side of it, it says, "Feed the cat."
Gotta do some chores.
Oh, we have to take out the trash. We gotta mop the floors. We gotta shine our shoes. This is terrible.
All right. let's take a quick break there and end part 3 of this episode. So stay tuned for the next release where I make all of my favorite YouTube channels do their chores and clean their room and do the dishes and feed the cats and all of that great stuff. So we'll see you next time.